two names together and jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Reese?
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
From the red zone, it's Hill. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Alabama pushing the tempo. Russell. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Deep in the end zone, it's Wilson. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, LSU! The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Caught. Smashes through the tackle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell finds a man in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Throwing Russell. Rushes on. They get to him as he throws.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Going to the running game. Breaks into the open. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point.
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Now here's Russell. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add another to their lead. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll ride him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. LSU right back to the line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to pass, it's Levin. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, third downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed.
Snags it, and there's running room. At the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Tide ready to roll on offense. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Pulled and fired complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. Keelan Russell makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Yeah, he threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Russell. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Second and long here. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Finds his tight end. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Russell from the gun on third down. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up to this one. He said, you know, nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today, ready to wreck this game. He is having an outstanding day right now on defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Levitt. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snaps it in the shotgun. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush four guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to Caden Durham. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere. They're able to make a big-time play.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They send the tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Hill.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. They want to run this quarterback. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Breaks the tackle. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and we'll see if they're content to run out the clock here in the 1st half. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Oh, pressure's coming. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. The Tide will have to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Shakes off the defender. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas, taking on the number 18 team, the James Madison Dukes.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball. Snags it, and he's open. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Here's the give off the left side. They put the brakes on it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Caught. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Russell. Way off target there.
Quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Russell. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Oh, he's got some space.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Stopped right there. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. The play fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throwing Russell. Reels it in. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
On first down, it's Durham again. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards.
But, and he's got room. He's at the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Durham. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tackle way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. Here comes that Alabama offense. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. The run inside. It's Hill. He's got enough. Smashes through the tackle. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Keelan Russell moving out to the right. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
I think every fan of the team is going, no, don't throw the ball out of bounds. We got to go take the lead. But you can kick the field goal. You're in range to tie this football game up and give you a chance to win later.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. All tied up here in the 4th quarter.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Well, the turnover squandered an opportunity to put this game away a moment ago. Now they'll have to pull it out of the fire in a tie ball game. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Running right, it's Durham. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
The fake wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's Durham one more time. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. It's Durham. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Out wide right, it's Durham.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Durham.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Russell finds his back in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up and down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up, but this is the big moment.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Bringing it back.
this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, great